You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look, delinquents, we have some crazy breaking news right now. Somebody just made Shanks history. Oh shit! Just made history. Actually insane. Shanks just got his very first tournament win out of 945 players. Let's go ahead and feature the god himself. This guy, where look, first off, let's just take a look at the list. First place treasure cup for our OP09 meta in the West has now been completed, and the winner is this Shanks deck you see on the screen. This guy literally just made history. You guys don't know who I'm talking about. It's my man, it's Mangly. You guys see him on the screen right now. Let's go ahead and read everything of what he said on his Twitter post. Kind of unreal, but finished first out of 945 players at today's booster box online treasure comp with Shanks. Holy shit.
Damn!
This guy solved it. This guy came up with the sauce. I mean, this man is double cupped at the strip club right now with some chicken wings, celebrating his win. Mangly just solved the Shanks deck, and I'm gonna tell you, look, before we even continue, let's go ahead and read the rest of what's on the screen. I'm just so hyped right now. I don't even play Shanks. YGOD. I don't even play Shanks. Let's just go ahead and just read everything else we just see on the screen. Don't remember the exact order, but played against 3 Dofis. One of them was Chris, Sock, TCG. Don't know who that is. 2 Blackbeard, 1 Enel, 1 Ploofy, 1 Shanks, 1 Lucci, 1 Bonnie, and he played against Vampire Gaming. I'm pretty sure that's a YouTuber, and I don't know who this other guy is, Mr. O'Donnell. I don't know who that is, but it doesn't matter who he played against. We care about winners, and this guy just took home the ship. Actually insane. This guy found it. This guy found out what the sauce was, and I'm gonna tell you this before we actually break down this guy's deck list. I already knew this deck was going to get solved in the West, and it's kind of ironic that this particular list is a rushing type of list, or I don't even know what type of list this is, honestly. I honestly think this is a rushing list because he is running the 3 dragon right here. This really does look like a rushing deck in my personal opinion. I'm not really too sure. Let me know below. We're gonna go over it real quick, but I'm really not surprised that this particular list won, because if you guys are brand new to TCGs, majority of the time we never copy what Japan does. A lot of times we take a lot of things that they do over there, we bring it over here to the West. Well, this is what happened in Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 times out of 10, and we make every single deck as aggressive as possible. And just looking at this deck list, this list looks aggressive as possible with the dragons. I told you earlier, look, before we even get to anything with the market, because the market might shake up a little bit. Mainly I'm really looking at this card. Let's go over all these cards. If you guys don't know what Shank does, it's a brand new OP09 leader. Let's go ahead and read it real quick. Once per turn, you may activate this effect when your opponent attacks. Give up to one of your opponent's leader or character's power -1,000 for the turn. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, this is like a built-in 6K leader. That's pretty much what this leader is. Very defensive capabilities with this red type of Shanks leader, and if you mix this in with a lot of aggro, you already know you're gonna have some success, just like my boy Mangly did in the treasure cups. He came in, fucked everybody's hoe, left, and now he's out there in the strip club, like I said, chewing on some chicken wings. Let's go ahead and continue. Next card we got right here is the ﷺ, just dropping the power for some cost reduction for the Edward Newgate. Actually shice. You have this Sanji just being able to take a card from life, bringing up your power by 2,000 and giving one of your characters an extra 2 Don. I'm sorry, very shice. He's actually teching in the 10 drop Shanks KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power. If you guys I mean, just as a whole, this thing pretty much kills everything that's not a Yonko type character. The only thing that this thing really can't KO is other Yonkos, and there's not really too many other Yonko 10 drops out there. You don't really see a lot of people playing Charlotte Katakuri. You don't really see too many people playing the Reset Luffy or any of the type of Kaidos, maybe the Kaido in blue, but nonetheless, this probably KOs, I'll probably say 70 to 80% of the whole entire meta, which is actually insane. I feel like the highlight of this deck, I didn't watch any of his games, but I could probably tell you right now, the highlight of this particular deck was probably this dragon. I've been seeing a lot of people not even try to tech in this dragon, but there's a reason why dragon has stocks is going up. Just being able to end the games late game, dropping this and then bringing back 2 Don as well is actually shiesty as fuck. I can't even lie. I mean, this man's cooking. This man was actually truly cooking, and that's the reason why he took home the first place. Dragon, I feel like, may have done tons of work for him over this particular tournament. Next card we got right here, the Silver's Rally staple card, is the reason why it's $40. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Silver's Rally actually might go up even further. The fact that this is the very first tournament that we just had OP09 and Shanks won, I can see all these red cards going up, and if these 2 cards, these 3 cards mainly go up, I'm telling you, look, this might be the most expensive deck in the game. Okay, next card we got right here is the ﷺ. I saw a lot of people cutting the ﷺ, but I've always wondered, why are you cutting a searcher? You always need a blanket searcher, and this is exactly what this card does. It searches out your whole entire deck for any red hair pirates card. Actually, shice. He is also running this brand new Shanks 10 drop, just being able to have that Foxy on steroids late game, pretty much ending off the game. There's one thing I did notice in this guy's particular list. If you guys couldn't figure it out already, if you guys can tell me what you guys aren't noticing about this list, is that he actually took out the Goldie Rogers for the dragon. I'm pretty sure that's what he did here, because you don't see the Goldie Roger, and it seems like he never needed the Goldie Roger. I told you guys a while ago that, you know, people are starting to figure out how to play the Goldie Roger, and this is probably a better choice instead of the Goldie Roger, because nobody's expecting it. I've always thought this is a shicey card in this list, and always confused why nobody, you know, was on the sauce. But of course, Mangly was on the sauce. That's the reason why he took home the ship. He brought home, he has 2 Silver Rally blocker. Not a bad, very staple. This is some cost reduction. This is like the Gordon of the deck. Building Snake 2, just having some cost reduction just for, you know, let's see, for the Edward Newgate. If you guys couldn't tell, this is a rush / board removal type of deck. You get what I'm saying? Look, if I'm wrong on what type of build it is, let me know below, but seeing the dragons and seeing the Edward Newgate, this kind of looks like a rushing / control the board type of deck. I'm not really too sure what type of build you would call this. Let's just call it the Mangly build. This is the Mangly build, okay? So we'll get to this card in a little bit. He is also playing the 4-bin Beckman. Can never go wrong with this. One of the best new staple red cards added for every single red deck. He is also playing the Hongo, just having some cost reduction. Very shice in my personal opinion. I feel like this may be a staple of the deck as well. This might be some of the glue of the deck, is this Yasub, just because it does have an on play, but you're really using this for the when attacking. This is a blanket effect. I feel like any blanket effect, such as this one, when it says Don 1 or while attacking, you guys can just keep on doing this every single turn. It just helps you have some type of, you know, really controls the board state. In this instance, in this deck, when you attack, you drop some power down by 1,000. I'm telling you, so it seems like a lot of things in this deck has a lot to do with a lot of power reduction for some board removals. Maybe it might not be an aggressive build. I don't know. Let me know what you guys call this build, but so far this build is looking actually shice. He is also running the 4 lime juice. I feel like this is standard. I saw some people cutting the Lucky Rue. I feel like this card should never be cut, just because if you guys look at his ability, if your leader has the red hair pirates, type KO up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 6,000 or less. I mean, this pretty much gets rid of everything 6,000 left. Pretty much just fucking BY Luffy. I heard there was a BY Luffy in the top cut. I don't know how he did, but whoever you are, thank you for putting on the game. YGOD, Yellow Gang, or I ain't gonna say all this. This is Bangley's video right now, and I feel like one of the key MVPs of this particular deck has to be this card right here, Edward Newgate. If you guys take a look at everything that he has in this deck, a lot of things have cost reduction. This had not cost reduction, power reduction. I'm sorry, power reduction right here, power reduction right here, power reduction right here, power reduction right here. I mean, he has power reduction all throughout his whole entire deck, and I really feel like it's for this right here, this Edward Newgate, for some board removal, and also this Silver's Rally. So very shiesty in my opinion. And yeah, this pretty much, and he's also not opting out for the radical beams. He actually used 0 radical beams. So maybe you don't use radical beams. I went over the meta report a couple days ago, and I was really stressing the fact that maybe you use the radical beams. I guess you don't. And, you know, and he's just really opting out for the bad manners. And he's also not running Red Hawk either, which is actually very interesting. So, hey, Mangly, congrats to you, gang. You just did something that no one was ever done in the world at this point. In the East, there has never been a Shanks deck to top a big scale tournament such as this. So the fact that you did this on the very first tournament in the Treasure Cup online, on top of everybody possibly cheating on an online tournament, is crazy, actually insane. Congratulations to well, I can't even talk. Congratulations to you, Mangly. Now everybody's gonna copy your list. You know, everybody wants credit. Everybody wants credit nowadays. So now everybody, this is Mangly's list. Congratulations, gang. And congratulations to you to make it history. This is history, bro. You're the first one in the world to, you know, top a, well, not even top, just win an event with this leader. In the East, this leader has not won anything. So you are literally the first person in the world to accomplish this feat. Congratulations to you, gang. And yeah, that's all I got. This was breaking news. Breaking news, Flacco. Late video, Flacco. That's all I got. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It out. Go.